Welcome back to Brazen Brits. My name is Laurence.
And I'm Natalie.
And today we are going to reveal our new rig that we just bought.
It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. Ooh, I wonder. Ooh, I just wonder.
Alright, well it's not going to be very fun if we introduce it right now. So first of all, for anyone new here, let's do a quick recap of our RV life and how we got to this moment right now. So first of all, we bought an original rig in 2018. Lemon. Didn't know what we were doing. It had water damage everywhere. It was horrible. We did 2 trips out in it.
That was a 4 Winds, right?
That was an old 4 Winds 2004. Anyway, got rid of that pretty quickly. Actually, we completely rebuilt it and we still haven't done a video on this.
No,
But
it's on your to-do list.
it's on my to-do list. One day I will release some of the footage we have of that, but we completely rebuilt it and then we sold it. Then, 2019, we bought our Grand Design travel trailer. It was a 312 BHTS and we loved it. It was perfect. Bedroom, kitchen, opposite slides, everything. You've seen all the videos. We went on the road full time in December of 2019. And then COVID hit. So COVID hit in, well, eventually we were on our trip and it hit us probably, the June time, I guess?
March 2020.
There you go. It was March. So we were only on the road for a few months and we decided to go back. We went back to our farm, but we knew that we loved the RV life so much. So we got the farm up and ready. We then went down to Florida. We looked for a house in Florida, so we halved our mortgage so that we could spend half of it on travel the year. And we bought this house with the RV. Now the plan was that we were going to live here in the summer, in the winter, sorry, and then we would travel in the summer, which we did for a good couple of years.
Yeah.
We've been all over the East Coast. We haven't quite made it to the West Coast.
That was meant to be this year's. Well, Mid-States was this
year's. It
year's.
was meant to be this year, but we had many issues, just life issues. It happens. We did feel the need for a home base. I should explain that because we don't have many, we don't have any family out here. And we don't have many friends. The only friends we have are RVers or people we've met in the past 10 years, old work colleagues, things like that. So we do have some friends that we could rely on, but really we needed our own home-based security. And I know I've spoken to a lot of people and they feel the same way. And then we decided we wanted a change. That's literally it. The RV that we had was fantastic. It worked perfectly. We just wanted to mix things up and try something a little bit different. One of the major things there was we wanted to be a little bit more nimble, and we wanted, Natalie wasn't comfortable towing the RV, especially not something that big, so we wanted something that we could share the driving, which just makes life easier for both of us. Alright, I skipped out a whole bunch there, but that's where we are today. So, we sold our RV, and we were looking for something else. We have been shopping for them. If you look back in our past few videos, on and off, we've been releasing a video of a rig that we've looked at, and
shopping was going really well up until hurricane season.
Yes.
That kind of put a pause on everything.
Yeah, we had a bunch of plans for that, but a lot of the places we were going to go shopping at and speak to people were all in Florida, and I know that some of the guys lost their houses, some of the businesses we were going to go to had horrible things, so we put everything on hold to let people get on with their lives and get things back on track.
However,
at the same time, our dog Jax had cancer, so he's had cancer since May. And we haven't really mentioned it on a video. We did put a post on Facebook, but it's still pretty raw to talk about. But we lost Jax a couple of weeks ago. And obviously his treatment and cancer treatment was financially draining on us as well. So he ate into our RV money. This is what happened.
I would do it all again.
We would absolutely do it all again. I said it before, we can make more money, we can't make more Jaxes. So
thank you to everyone that has reached out and contacted us about that and all the lovely cards. We appreciate it.
Although that has been a hard few weeks for us, we think Jax is in a better place. He was starting to lose his quality of life a bit, so he actually made that decision easy for us. He died in Natalie's arms on the way to the vet, so I'm also not happy about that, but you know what I mean. He wasn't in the vet on his own. He was with us, both of us, in the car. Yeah. So, and he made the call to go then, so that was fine. Anyway, so to cheer up, it's not about that. Okay. So now is a new chapter for us.
Yes.
And we have one target and thing that we have to do, which is to go to the RV United Rally that we promised other YouTubers and you guys that we would go to about 6 months ago. Which makes it tough because we don't have a rig and we still haven't found the right rig. And people, you guys warned us about this, is that it took me 2 years to find the rig that I really wanted. I hope it's not going to take that long, but we couldn't rush in to buying something that much money. We were looking at a Class A. That much money and just make a decision that quickly. We wanted to make sure it was sound. So we have found something.
But first, I think we should discuss the finances around the RV trip and the reasons why we chose what we did.
In January, there's a few things you might want to know here. One is we will be at CES in Vegas, which is the consumer electronics. It's really cool. It's going to have loads of RV stuff there. It's just consumer electronics, but there is a lot of things that are relevant to RV life. So I'm very excited about that. Hopefully we're going to bring you a video on that. And then directly after that we go down to Tucson, Arizona, and we do the RV United Rally, which tickets are still on sale, but they close on December 17th.
15th.
Is it 15th?
Yeah, I just said it.
Oh, sorry. The 15th. I thought it was 17th. I think I'm right. I think you're wrong.
Oh, rude.
So it's December 15th.
We'll put a link to the tickets
below.
Yeah,
we'll put it below. Anyway, so go get your tickets. It's very, very affordable. You do need your tickets to go, and then if you want to stay at the fairgrounds, you then need to pay for RV camping as well. We know some people are getting a hotel nearby rather than RVing. And so you can do it that way as well, but the tickets will be in the link below.
So spreadsheet nerd Laurence goes, Natalie, come and look at my spreadsheet.
Right, so I made a bunch of spreadsheets on how we're going to do this because we didn't have a rig at this time. Right, so there was lots of options. One, we could just drive out, get hotels, sleep in the car. Two, we could fly to Vegas, which makes much more sense, and then we can rent a car or rent an RV and go down to the rally, and then either fly out from Tucson back to Florida, or we could drive back up to Vegas and fly. There are so many scenarios. I think I had 7 different scenarios of things that we could do, which involve driving or hotels or renting or RV rentals or things like this. And they were all around about $5,000 or $6,000 for 2 weeks.
Which I did joke was 1 week of
1 week of Jax's chemo. So we're used to spending that kind of money.
But in all seriousness, it was like, this is a lot of money to drop right now.
That's wasted money. That's like paying rent. Like, it just goes. Like, there's no investment there at all, other than obviously in the shows. So, is now a good time to reveal our mighty plan?
Yeah, and I'm not even really sure how it came about. I think we were just sat there, and it was like started to look at renting RVs. That's how it came about. And then we started looking at renting a van, and even that was like $200 a day.
Just a Class B van, and we were like, well,
I know who's selling a van. A mate Alana across the street. I'll see if it's still for sale.
And so that, my friends, is our great reveal of 2024, 2025, is that we have bought a Transit, a 2018 Transit 350 long wheelbase high rooftop.
Yes.
Jerry, don't turn off yet. Jerry from Happy Place Diaries, he hates the van life thing. Don't turn off yet. I think we've explained why. So anyway, the cool thing about this van is, and we do have some overlays, we don't get it yet until this week. Because Alana uses it as a dog show van, just to put her dogs in whilst she does agility competitions. And so she doesn't sleep in it. It's not a camper van. It's just for her dogs. But it is kitted out with lots of AC, lots of various different ACs, which are all factory built. It's all insulated. It has an inverter. And there was something else as well. So there's all of those things. So here's some clips and things of us when we got to see the van and we went and test drove it. So let's skip to that now. Driving a van. All right. First drive. We've actually committed to buying this already, pretty much. And we hadn't driven it, so the brakes are a bit squeaky. Do you know when she last drove this?
2-3 weeks ago?
Okay.
Maybe
not
longer.
Squeaky, they're a little bit grindy, so. I will tell you that I'm not a small man. I'm not a big man, sorry. And I'm way too close here. This feels really weird. Alright, let let me put my seat back.
I'm not sure you can put it back any further.
No, so there's... Yeah, I don't know whether that's...
Because there's that inverter behind. I don't know whether you can move the inverter or...
Yeah. They just put it there because it's right next to the battery. I mean, so this has done 205,000 miles.
Gosh.
And it drives amazingly well. So I'm assuming this is probably like a courier van or something, because she did say that she bought it used. But yeah, I mean, you would love this now.
Well, if we get round the corner, I'll take it for a spin.
So I'm an idiot. I just moved the seat back. And there's loads of space now. Really comfortable. I didn't think you could go back, so there is an inverter. A couple of cool things about this van. Three things. One of them is it has a factory AC unit for the entire van, which is in the back, as well as the AC unit up front. That's the first thing. The second thing is it's all completely insulated, the floor and everything all around the sides, so the insulation's good. And the third thing is it has an inverter. It's only a 1,000-watt inverter, but that saves us from buying one if we ever needed it.
Yeah.
But you obviously have to have the engine running. For the AC to run and for the inverter to run, you have to have the truck running. I forgot, there is a fourth thing. There is a ceiling AC unit. Sorry about the noise. She's obviously she's a dog, show dog van, so there's leads and things. So the fourth thing is there is another AC unit on the ceiling that runs to a cord which is outside the van. So if you do have hookups, or you're parking up by someone's house, it's just a 15-20 amp outlet. You can plug that in and have the ceiling AC unit using. She said she used to use it with a generator, so she had a little generator that would run that. So yeah, so they're the cool things of why we really like this van. Things I don't like about this van, it's a base model, which is fine, it does everything we need, but there's no screen. It's a 2018, there's no screen, there's no fancy buttons, there's no leather, it's just cloth seats, so that's why I think it's probably a courier van or something like that. But this is all things that, we can upgrade or we can add stuff, things like that. But yeah, the back stuff is probably the good bit. Right, Natalie.
How do I drive? No, I'm just going to leave that on. Oh God, that's the wrong thing. Wait, I am really confused. Okay.
It's a brake and accelerator.
That's the accelerator.
Yeah.
How do you know if it's in drive?
It says on the dash there.
Oh, okay.
There we go. So you should be comfortable in this. So for those of you who don't know, Natalie had a very successful dog walking, boarding and training business in the UK. So she did have a big Mercedes van fully kitted out.
It wasn't a Sprinter, it was a Vito.
It was a Vito, yeah. Well, you had two, didn't you?
Yes.
So yeah, is it natural for you?
No, not at all. I feel like I'm about to fall out the front window.
The window the view is amazing out of this window.
It's like the class. It's like a mini Class A.
It is, yeah.
Oh, dear.
But you look way more comfortable than the Class C or Class A.
Well, yeah, because this is more of a car than
So our challenge is we don't get it till next week.
Yep.
This is pretty much live, this video. And so
our members know.
Yeah, we did let our members know, so I hope everyone's excited about that. But yeah, so we have a month to get this ready as a camper van. So obviously, excuse from those clips. Alana just uses it as a dog van, so she doesn't care about, it's not pretty and done up with sinks and showers and things like this. It's purely just for the dogs. So, and she had all of her stuff in there. So please don't judge her on that. It's just a dog van.
I'm not judging her, I'm jealous.
No, I know that. I know you're jealous. So anyway, so we have a month to get the van up and ready so that we can live in it, because we're going to have to drive 36 hours in 24 hours to Vegas.
And that is because Laurence's brother will be joining us for Christmas, which
Yes.
is awesome. We're very excited. And
Yep.
this is before we knew that we were going to be in such a rush to get to Vegas.
But it's
So
good because he's going to help me build it.
He is.
So
but
anyway,
they leave on the 1st, and we
They leave
will
on
pretty
the
much
1st,
leave on the 2nd.
And then we leave on the 2nd to get to Vegas for the 4th.
Yes.
So anyway, so we need to get the van up and running. We need to get a bed in there. We need to rip out all of Alana's dog stuff.
Yep.
But we do want to keep that because we have other plans for the van in the future. Actually, we can talk about that now. So the other reason, so here's why we bought the van. One is because we needed something to get to Vegas and Tucson and the RV United Rally. Cost-wise, if that stuff was going to cost us $5,000, our van only cost 15. And so we've invested $5,000 into this van. If we do this trip and then sell it for 10 grand, we have lost no money. We would be in the same position. We could probably sell it for 15 grand when we get back. So that's a big deal. Also, Natalie does do a lot of dog competitions, and we do quite fancy having a van just for short little trips or little trips to go somewhere. We could go down to the Everglades for a weekend just in the van. So we've always wanted the van, so we will keep all of the dog stuff that we're pulling out so that Natalie can then put it back in, and then you can have a dog van again afterwards if you wanted to.
Yes. Yeah.
So anyway, so that's the plan. But our challenge is getting the van up and ready before January. So if you are at the RV or going to the RV United Rally, you will see us there with our new van. I'm not saying we're going to let you inside because we're going to be travelling in
we're going to be in all your rigs.
Yeah, so yeah, we're going to hang out in all your rigs. I hope that's okay. Yeah. All right, did I miss anything?
No, I think you pretty much got it covered. It's going to be an exciting challenge.
Yes, I'm very nervous about all of this the next month.
Yep.
We have a lot of work to do, a lot of things to order. We need to sort out power, showers and toilets.
Well, we have a toilet, thank goodness.
We have a composting toilet, so we do have that for emergencies. But yeah, we need to figure out how to do a layout, everything. So that's going to be, we will share our ideas next week. All right, so, one thing I was going to say. Oh, yeah. We are still looking for a Class A, though.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. This isn't the be-all and end-all. This is just an emergency, what are we going to do? Yeah,
we're not full-time van lifers.
No, don't worry.
You know, maybe after 2 weeks we will be.
Don't all unsubscribe immediately.
So keep all of the suggestions for Class A's coming. I know people have emailed us. I know we haven't replied to every email. People have sent us links and cool things on the Class A's. We are still looking for a Class A. We would love a diesel pusher, but obviously finances are important. So yes, so this will be a van, and we're still looking for our RV.
Yes.
I should clarify.
Yes.
All right. Cool. All right. Well, I think we're done. So yeah, let us know what you think in the comments. Are we nuts, or is this going to be a fun adventure? Fun adventure. I think so too. All right. Well, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the thanks button because Natalie loves it when you do that. And if you'd like to support a couple of tits, Natalie and myself, you can become a Braziere and hit the join button. All right. We can't wait to show you our progress in next week's video.